to Every Good and Perfect Gift. My name is Paulina, and this is my husband,
Jonathan.
And in this video is a continuation of the last video, and we're going to talk a little bit more about essentials or things that we found that are very helpful while serving in ministry.
Yeah, so I think one of the key points that we mentioned before was definitely having a good support system. It's good that you have a support system, and especially in the job function that you're doing in church. For example, with me, it's the media team, so all the audio, video, having people that'll help me, and then for Paulina and the worship team, of course, but those people are essential. But I think also a big portion of this as well is people that help us outside of these job roles, like and taking care of the kids. I think that's something big, and without those people, we wouldn't be able to do as much as we do in church.
That's right. It's I'm very thankful for all the people that have helped us, especially my mother-in-law, my sister, other sisters at church, and other people that have encouraged us as well. Maybe they haven't been able to help us physically with the kids or in anything else that we've needed, but they've helped us by encouraging us to continue working for the Lord, to continue doing what we're doing, and that has helped us a lot as well. Also, I want to say each other, since we do serve together as youth leaders, but also we have our individual roles that we do at church or individual responsibilities. So me encouraging John and him encouraging me help us a lot to keep working, because I feel that if it was just me going to church or if it was just me serving, I would have his support. But I feel that because we both serve, we both understand the responsibility, the commitment that comes with it, and we're able to encourage each other and push each other to keep on serving even more.
And not only that, I think it helps us keep a type of accountability with each other.
That's right.
To make sure that we're doing the best as we can, and as best as we can, and also to the best degree possible. And this goes into moving into the second key point that we wanted to put out there, is also having a heart for people. Because at the end of the day, we do this for God, but also we do it to help people, to encourage them, to motivate them, to push them, and helping them to see that, you know, this life is more than just for ourselves. There's something greater than that. So helping people reach their limits, and to help them to realize that there's someone greater than us, and that can help us achieve the goals that we want to achieve as well. I think that's a big portion of our job.
Yes, and because we love God so much, I think that's without question. Everything we do it for the Lord. And because, how John said, because we love people is what pushes us to keep on serving. Because we want to keep expanding the kingdom of God is what keeps us going.
And we've seen too in ourselves, if one or the other is lacking, for example, if we don't have a good support system, if we can see it on a Sunday. If for example, my mom and Paulina's siblings help them a lot, or help us a lot with taking care of the kids. If no one's there, then we have a harder time doing the jobs that we have. And if there's ever a time in service whenever we don't feel like being there or feel like helping other people, then it's going to show in our work too. So I think those are two of the biggest points where if one or the other are lacking, then usually our efficiency, our wanting to our motivation to work is lacking at the end of the day.
That's right.
So I think for this video, those are the two biggest things that we wanted to mention, is that to have a good support system. And again, I think we mentioned this before too, but in that support system that we have and that we're pushing for you guys to see, is that with these people that you form relationships with, that you have friendships with, because if they're just people that you work with, then in the end some things can fall through, or they're not going to want to, they're going to feel that the need for you to do something in return for them. And we've seen a lot of times that a lot of people do a lot more sometimes for us than we do for them.
Yeah, we're just so grateful.
So it's I think it's part of the foundations of being able to work in ministry. Of course, as we said, the second part goes in the love or the heart for people goes into our love for God. At the end of the day, that's the foundation, and these things are the building blocks into being into running a successful ministry.
That's right. And like how John was saying, sometimes it might feel like people do a lot more things for us in the sense of my mother-in-law, for example. She also serves in ministry, or she also serves at church, and she is the secretary or the accountant. How would we call her? The treasurer. And at times she has to go up to the altar and pray over the offering or things like that, or she has to be going up for something, and we're like switching back and forth all the time. I'll go up and I'll do worship, and then I'll come down running because it's about to be her turn to pray, and she'll hand me the kids, but it's usually like me handing her the kids without even asking her. But that's because she's my mother-in-law, but also because I just feel that support from her, that she has told me, whatever you need, just bring me the kids, or whatever you need, I'll help you with the kids. And that's for a lot of people that are helping. Another sweet sister that helps us with the kids too. I don't even ask her anymore. I just take my baby to her. I just take the stroller, and she's takes care of him during service. But like how John said, we know that we have been successful, one, because of God, because He backs us up, because He sees our efforts, but two, because of the people that are around us. Our inner circle, also that outside that circle, those people that are praying for us, those people that show us love, the people that encourage us. And it just, whether or not you have a support system or not, being successful in ministry, or at least being able to move forward or want to keep serving, takes you're gonna need that support system, whether you have it or not. Maybe you have it and don't even know it. There are people out there cheering for you, cheering to see you do the great things that God has in store for you, cheering you on for you to live out your purpose.
We're cheering for you.
Exactly. So if you have any doubts, if you probably don't even know who is part of your support system, find out. Start asking people for help. That's one of the things. You can ask people for help. Our pastors have been helping us out a lot, to encouraging us to continue working. It's always good to reach out to people around you. I think at one point I told John, we're gonna need a babysitter during church, because it just gets so busy, that we're both so busy that at times we just need somebody to be taking care of the kids, like just be taking care of the kids. But that's why I want to encourage you. Maybe you have somebody close to you. Maybe you go to church and your parent goes to church too, or a sibling, or one of your best friends, or just somebody that's close to you, or maybe somebody that's willing to help you as long as you ask. So don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to serve the Lord just because you don't have somebody that's going to help you take care of your child. I would say find that help. Ask the Lord for that help. Better yet, ask the Lord to send somebody your way that will help you serve Him, that He will allow you, or He will help you serve by bringing that person into your life.
Right. And in other circumstances too, for people out there who are single, or who don't have familial commitment, so a support system is just as important for you guys, because it helps, like how we had mentioned before, in our own roles, we help keep each other accountable, and we help each other in different needs that we have during service with each other. So and the second portion is, I would say, just as important, to your heart for the people. So we encourage you that if you're interested in serving, that you go out and you ask the pastor, hey pastor, what can I do? Whether it's cleaning restrooms or whether it's mopping the floors, at the end of the day, the Lord sees your work. Exactly. And just like how the Bible says, whatever we do is not in vain for the Lord. And at the end of the day, we want to help people. We want people to grow closer to the Lord, and to help them see that, like as we mentioned before, there's a greater purpose for why we're here. So
exactly. And if you are thinking about serving at church but don't know where to start, talk to God, talk to your pastors, like how John said. Ask, where can I help? We've received messages of people saying they want to help out, serve in ministry, and I tell them, well, let's begin by you coming to the event. Let's begin by you coming to the event. And sometimes we also don't know where to put people to help until we're there in the moment. That we see that there's an area that maybe somebody is, I don't know how to run, lacking. Maybe somebody had to run and go do something. So maybe there's that spot there that we need someone. So just be willing. Have that willingful heart to serve. And God is going to place you in the exact place where He wants you to be. God is going to be growing, helping you grow. God is going to be working in you just how He has been working in me and also in John. It's just up to you to be willing for Him to do that. And we can talk about everything that the Lord has been doing in our lives, but it's definitely just love God with all your heart. Seek Him. Seek His truth. Ask Him to speak to you. Ask Him to use you. Ask Him to transform you. And you're going to see that those prayers are going to be answered. You're going to see the Lord come through in bigger ways than you can imagine. And that is our encouragement for you today. That don't let anything stop you from serving God. Don't let what some people may say. Don't let friendships stop you from serving the Lord. And
you don't even have to be the best person to do it. We a lot of the times don't even feel like we're the best people to do the work. But I mean, if that's where God has called you to be, or that's where you want to serve, then you're going to learn through it. You're going to fight through it, and God's going to bless you through it. So exactly,
that's something else we can talk about, but we'll talk about it in another video. Okay. But we just hope that this video was some encouragement and motivation to you. And if you have any comments or questions, you can always put them in the comment section below. And don't forget to check out our blog, which I will be updating soon. But we just hope and pray that you will seek the Lord, and that you will reach out to your pastors and to any other areas where you want to serve, maybe outside of church, and that you will serve the Lord with all your heart.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. We should do this again. But yeah,
okay.
Thanks for coming onto the channel. I mean, this is great.
You're a great host.
Yeah, thank you. You're a great.
It's such a pleasure and honor.
You're a great. I was gonna say feature, but no, you're not a feature. You're a great guest speaker. There you go.
Oh, okay. So, I'm the guest speaker here.
All right. Well, thanks guys for watching, and God bless.
God bless you.